welcome to my channel. I'm Pete Morgan and you're watching my Dare to Win save on FM23. We're currently with the third team in the save, AC Milan. Okay, we start with the Hereford, went on to Blackburn and won everything we could with Blackburn, became a legend, and now here we are at AC Milan trying to achieve similar. So since you were last with us, okay, we scraped a 1-0 win with Man United, if you remember, and then beat Cremonese 2-0. We then went played Bologna at home, won 2-1. Now, I want to show you the goal scorers. Was Ercole, 2 goals. Okay, but we found ourselves a little bit of a super sub. So we then played Nice in the European Champions League, and we brought Mr. Rodrigo on after 75 minutes, and he scored us a goal. Although it didn't affect the result, we were already comfortably winning it. We then played Brescia at home, beat them 4-0. Ercole chipped in with another goal, although he's not really scoring lots for us. We then played Spal, beat them 5-1. Mr. Rodrigo again came on at 75 minutes and scored us a goal, although again it didn't really affect the result. Then we played Fiorentina away. We struggled a bit, okay, it was 2-2 going into the last part of the game. Evenly matched game. I was quite surprised at what a fight Fiorentina put up, considering their league position. Brought Mr. Rodrigo on at 75 minutes, and what do you know? This is a guy I've been raving about with his pace and everything else. And I mean, he's got 18 acceleration, 16 pace, first touch 11. His finishing's only 6, but he's just got everything. He's going to be a cracking player, I believe. And like I said, he's come on against Fiorentina and got us the winning goal, which is brilliant. And then we've just played Maribor. We've absolutely wiped the floor with them in the League Cup, European Cup, sorry. Beaten them 5-0. And again, brought Rodrigo on with, I think I brought him on with about 60 minutes to go there to give Ivanov a rest, ready for today's game. And again, he produced the goods. He got in, he scored a lovely goal. So yeah, that's where we're at. Before this round of games in the Serie, we were actually, believe it or not, we were top. Okay, we've pulled back Juventus, we've pulled back Napoli. Inter have come along for the ride with us. But yeah, we're sitting 4th at the moment, but as you can see, a win today would put us 3 points clear at the top. So it is a big day. We're playing Juventus at home. Not going to be easy. Juventus have been awesome. Oh, and I forgot he was injured, so that's okay because we've got a ready-made replacement there. We're suffering quite a few injuries at the moment, guys. That's another thing. I don't know why it is, but all of a sudden everybody is picking up knocks and injuries. So we got Lofmark. I'm going to put him on the bench. He's not actually going to play because I don't like playing my injured players. I thought I'd put him on the bench. I did, didn't I? No. Okay, so we're going to put him on the bench. That's better. And move him to the bottom so I know not to play him just in case there's an emergency. And this is a team for today then. Goalkeeper's injured. So it's going to be Dokovic in goal with Neto, Fontanarosa, Bossio and Lacarenza across the back 4. They seem to be doing okay. Neto's a bit mistake prone at the moment. Paul Dika holding midfield. Hernandez and Pesci central midfield. The board have given me £44 million to spend extra funds in the transfer window in January, and we will be looking to strengthen our midfield. Okay, we don't have the depth there that I'd like playing this formation, so we are looking to bring in another Paul Dika, take the pressure off him a little bit. Then we've got Carvalho and Koulibaly out wide with Ivanov up front. So that's a team that's facing Juventus. Ivanov's back from injury, didn't score on his first game back, but got a goal on the second game back. He's had a couple of assists as well, so he's still playing well. He's still our top scorer, and when you think he's missed 6 games, that tells you how poorly we are performing up front. So if a few of our players can get us some goals, we're not going to complain about that, are we? So here we go then. Juventus at home. This is an important game to win. It's probably the toughest game we've played so far this season in the league. Oh, and that's Ivanov straight onto it. And we're driving forward. He's not getting a lot of people running forward to support, but he's found Carvalho. Now, I expected Carvalho, with his pace and his acceleration, to have been absolutely busting a lung to get out wide of Ivanov there, instead of just jogging casually behind. But that's in the middle, and it's been cleared. Yeah, I'm disappointed there because we've got... That's the way we're set up, is for people to run down the flanks. I know I've got them as inverted wingers, so they're meant to run and cut in and what have you. They didn't do it there. And now we're under pressure again at the back. Hernandez gets in with the header. And a long shot, and the keeper's fumbled it, and we're 1-0 down. Oh, that is so not like my goalkeepers. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Hopefully he's offside. I don't think so. It looked good. No problem. Goalkeeper knew what he was doing. He was batting the ball down, ready for the free kick. I think that's harsh. But hey, not arguing. Yeah, goalkeeper obviously said he was offside. Thought I'd just pat this down, put it down for the free kick, and got away with one there, didn't we? We're under the cosh a little bit here. So we're only 10 minutes in. I'm not going to do any talks or shouts or anything as they call them yet. And it's over the top. Ivanov's onto that, but he hasn't got the ball, but he's managed to hold it up. Nice play by Ivanov. Back to Lacarenza. And he's crossed a lovely ball to the back post. And we are 1-0 up. That is going to count. Koulibaly leapt like a salmon at the back post and nodded that in. And we're 1-0 up against Juventus. The new formation has given us, it did last season, and then I decided I wanted to go back to the 4-4-2, 4-2-4, whatever you want to call it. But it just wasn't working for us. We were able to beat the lesser teams, but not able to compete with the big teams with that formation. So we've gone back to my tried and tested Mezzala, 2 Mezzalas with an Odin player, and it's made a difference. The top teams were just finding too much space in between the midfield and the back four, and we weren't getting results, and that's why we've gone back to it. And I think at the moment that's the only tactic for me anyway that I can get results with in this game. So I'm not able to buy a quality of player that allows me to polish over the cracks by not playing this formation and playing something else. I just, I know that, yeah, they've given us 44 million again this close season, which is, it's not close season, this mid-season transfer window, but to compete with the best, I've got to spend all of that on one player. I'd like to think I can get 2 quality players for that. I've got a few on my what do they call it, the watch list. So we will see. I've got my scouts. Well, I haven't. My head scout's got my scouts out and around the world looking for talent. They've decided what we need for the meetings. They come with recommendations, and I agree to whatever they say because I'm not a scout. They are. They know what they're doing, or they should do, or they won't be here for long. But so far, it's done me okay. Now and again, we get a few pilchards turn up in a tank of salmon, but yeah, we're doing okay. So I'm not going to interfere with that, and I'm hoping we're not going to give away an equaliser here. I was thinking it was almost half time. It's only 20 minutes. A long range shot. Wow, wide of the post. So 1-0. We're playing well. We're settled. They're playing well. So it's still a tight game. They're creating more chances than us, and they've got possession. I'm always going to press. Always press when they suggest that you do, because it's not just your eyes watching the game. It's your staff as well. So we're going to take, hopefully, a 1-0 lead into half-time, which we are. And that's not a bad first half. I'm going to have to pump the fists. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better, which they are. This is to pep them up for the second half. I'm probably on the hour mark going to ask them to... And there's... Oh! Demand more. It's a good save by Setford there, leaping to his right, top corner. And Koulibaly crosses it in, near post, headed clear. Koulibaly should pick this up, and I thought that was one of our players for a minute there. And another corner. I was hoping he was going to lay it off to Pesci, by the way. He's scoring goals from anywhere inside 30 yards for fun at the moment. So I'm hoping if he's, I can't remember if he's in the team today. I'm pretty sure he is, because he's demanding a place. And I'm hoping now that I've said that, he's going to turn it on and show you. Bossio, Hernandez, Poldica, Bossio. Don't make the mistake. Bossio's been caught on the ball a few times of late, but we're doing okay. We're 1-0 up. We're not really having many threats on our goal. Everything is starting with their goalkeeper. And we're good pressing team, and there you are. We're in straight away. As soon as I said that, we got it. And here's Pesci now with a chance to... Oh, he's laid it off, and we've gone 2-0 up. Yes. That puts us top of the table, guys, as it stands. Okay, so we're 2-0 up. I thought Pesci was going to unleash a crisp little pass. I wouldn't say he ever shoots. He passes the ball into the corners of the goal. And I thought this was right, but it did run away from a little bit, and Koulibaly got onto it. Roof of the net. Keeper was never getting a sniff of that, was he? So it's 2-0 against Juve. who were running away with the league half a dozen games ago. And now we have to hold on to this. That's a good header clear, but nobody's really going out to close it down. Come on, guys, we need to stop these balls coming and they're in. And the keeper decided to control that with his feet and lay it off for the defender to clear. Not the sort of goalkeeping I would recommend, but it was effective on that instance. But I would have liked him to have picked the ball up and put an end to the play, to be honest. And Hernandez gets it back to Poldica. Now, can Poldica find one of these miracle passes? Pesci back to Fontanarosa. Back to Fontanarosa again from and we're tapping it around. Poldica there was having a nice little 1-2 on the go with Fontanarosa, who's obviously after most passes in a game. And Fontanarosa to Bossio. Now out wide to Lacarenza, a little bit short. Would have liked that a bit crisper. Carvalho over the top, and it's down by, and it's Ivanov. He's going to score that. We're 3-0 up. Absolutely, totally unexpected. This team is suddenly a bit good. Don't know why they even looked at that. I mean, it was clearly maybe a bit tight, but I didn't ever think it was offside. But suddenly, with the change of tactics, change of training emphasis, which we were using onto this tactic, this team is suddenly looking the business. And if we can get a couple of quality midfield players in through the close season, now I'm going to bring on some of my fringe players here. I'm definitely bringing on a certain Mr. Rodrigo, because he can score, and as it happens, Carvalho needed the... I'm going to give Mr. Martin. No, I'm not picking him because he's injured. Ercole, Mr. Ercole, that place. Back four. Neto's struggling, so let's get Acamia in there, but then do that. Swap that around. So that's 3. I'd like to get Mr. Arisi in for Poldica, and I've been trying to get... Do I bring Rojas on for Pesci? I'm trying to get some of these players that aren't fit, match fit, a little bit more match fit. And a game against Juve isn't the sort of game you can do that in, but as we're 3-0 up with 79 minutes gone, and I'm now going to praise the guys after this highlight, because even if they score I can still praise, but I'll wait for the highlight. And was that a cracking save? How did he save that and get it up onto the net that way? But anyway, it's still 3-0. We've got a commanding lead as we enter the last phase of the game. The keeper is flapping around all over the place. This is suggesting to me that Mr. Dokovic maybe isn't a big game player, which would explain why he had that flurry of poor goalkeeping last season. Because he has looked absolutely 100% solid at like a 7.3 rating all season. Our goal is in, and I love... Oh, that would have been a nice goal. Rodrigo crosses it again, and Setford picks it up. Yeah, he's been on a solid 7.3 all season, but he's looking anything but, and that's a game over, guys. He's looking anything but a quality keeper in this game. He's been real fingers and toes. So, well done, lads. That was a good win. It was. I should have maybe outstretched arms to really drive it home. That should take us straight to the top of the table. 3 points clear. Absolutely made up with that. That is a result and a half. Really is. So we're going to go and play the game. Not games. We're not playing any games, but we're going to go and play the days off camera, and we'll be back for Lazio. See you in a moment. Well, welcome back. We are going to be playing Lazio today. Team's pretty much unchanged. Dokovic in goal. Neto, Fontanarosa, Bossio and Gieber back from injury across the back four. Poldica, Hernandez and Pesci midfield. Koulibaly, Carvalho out wide with Ivanov up front. As it stands, everybody who's played today, team-wise, are still behind us in the league. I think Roma and Juventus are equal on points. But if we can beat Lazio today, then we will be restoring our 3-point lead. Lazio, if you remember rightly, I said they'd sacked their manager end of last season, finished bottom half. They're sitting quite comfortable at the moment in the last league European spot. So as you see, I'll leave this up. I think they'll show you their form. It's a bit so-so. So we should win this, but they are in about 6th or 7th place, I think, Lazio, as it stands. So yeah, a good win today. We're at home. I'm expecting us to win. There's no reason we shouldn't win because we're a better team than Lazio. So, but you know what the gods are like in Football Manager 23. And Neto picks up the long ball over the top, plays a nice ball across the floor to Koulibaly, back to Fontanarosa. Koulibaly under pressure managed to grab that in. Poldica, Hernandez plays it in. Ooh, cut out by the defender. Now we need to defend. We need to, and we've got. Oh, I thought he was going to run onto that then. Koulibaly's coming back to help. They're playing a ball around us a little bit with ease for my liking, and they're going to pick that up and he's going to shoot. He's got to shoot. He's going to blast it wide. It's gone over the bar. It's a good save by the keeper, who hopefully will not view Lazio as being top competition and will have a solid game. I don't think, and that's rifled clear. That's the way you clear your box, guys. If anybody's interested in knowing how, you just hoof it. So 0-0, 25 minutes gone. We're going to encourage the team a little bit. Try and get a little bit more going. We should see a few more green faces than that, I was hoping. But no. But we've got the ball deep in their half. Throw in Neto to Pesci. Neto crosses it over to the back post. Oh, he feed a jump there. Bossio with a ball long range shot over the bar. If Ivanov had actually jumped then, or even stretched up onto his toes, he had a goal. He was more than capable of winning that header. So Pesci's got the ball out wide. Can he do anything with it? He's played it back to Neto. Poldica, Hernandez. Oh, I thought he was going to unleash one there, but Grober drives it in and it, scuffed wide by Carvalho. No, it's taken a deflection and we have a corner. Koulibaly. It's back in. It's bit of a free-for-all at the moment. Nobody seems to really be able to get a hold of the ball and have any sustained pressure. Fontanarosa now, he's back to Bossio. Over the top, Carvalho's got in behind him. Can he find the cross? No, he's played short to Hernandez, who's brought down, and that's a penalty. We will take that all day. And it is a penalty. Now the last, and I didn't get a chance to change, but it's Ivanov anyway, I'm happy with that. Last penalty we had, Fontanarosa popped up and took it, God knows why, and promptly missed. And Ivanov buried that with aplomb. No doubt in that going in, and Ivanov gets his 9th goal of the season. Nobody's as prolific this year as they have been in recent seasons. Maybe that's because the other teams have improved, and maybe we haven't improved up front as well. Ivanov's Mr. Reliable. He normally pops in with a goal, and then if this guy Rodrigo keeps doing what he's doing, although his finishing isn't that great, he is leading the way with the rest of the attacking group. So things are going well. I'm going to extract. We've got complete possession, so we're just going to go with that. We're not going to do too much. So Hernandez to Poldica, Fontanarosa. Now it would be nice here to build this into an early second goal. Neto takes it by his man, gets it to Koulibaly, ran back into trouble. I thought, made that harder than it needed to be. Splays it out, lovely ball out wide to Carvalho. Carvalho back to Poldica. Poldica plays a lovely ball in behind the defence, and Gruber's through. He's played it back in, and there's Hernandez, and he's hit the bar. Oh! Women's World Cup final-esque that was. They were unlucky yesterday, weren't they? Although they were outplayed by Spain, in all fairness. They did a fantastic job getting us where they did, so nobody can complain about that. And we're looking now, we're 67 minutes in. We're going to be looking for some substitutions in a moment. Pesci now, he's got a cracking foot from here. I'm hoping he can bury this, and he has! Oh, it's saved by the keeper, but Bossio's the first one to respond. They're claiming offside. Now I'm guessing they would have all been onside when the free kick was taken, so this should be given, and it is. Thank God for that. And that's a cracking effort by Pesci, saved, but Bossio, the big centre half, first one to respond to that, and that's 2-0. So that's fantastic. I'm gonna know we're playing Perez out wide. We need to contain this, guys. It's oofed in, and this is a worry, but the keeper's down on it. Wow. And we get this out the way, and I'm actually going to make my substitutions now. I'm going to give Ivanov a rest, and I'm going to give Ercole run there. Rodrigo. In fact, I'm not. Marielli. Rodrigo for Carvalho. I'm going to use this now to give some of my other guys a run out. Fontanarosa. Akamiya is losing a little bit of match fitness, so we get him in a racy for Paul Dika. And this could be stupid, guys. This could cost us the result. But I really do need to be bringing these guys through and getting them a little bit more game time. So we're 2-0 up, 70 odd minutes gone. If I praise now, half a team aren't going to enjoy it, okay, because they haven't really contributed anything. We're going well. 85, I'm going to praise now because we're not going to lose this, are we, from here? And we just see time out. I was hoping he was going to see a couple of goals from Rodrigo as I brought him on twice, and he seems to be camera shy. 2-0, can't argue with that. Okay, that puts us back to the top of the league. I am happy with the result. I thought we played well. Like I said, the results are coming now. We're back 3 points clear at the top, almost midway. Things are looking good. So we'll have a quick look at the schedule. I think we're coming back for the final European games, aren't we? We're sitting comfortably in the playoff spot now. So we're going to go away and then we will be back for Bayern and PSG. That's the games we will do. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to leave us a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you next time. Thank you.